Hello everybody and welcome back to Rennebu. So here we are at the store. The reason why we've got the trailer here is because we've just come from the sell point for bales, which we were at the end of the previous episode. So I purchased the front mower outright. There were two reasons for this. Firstly, because we have to. There's a limit of 2 things leased on this series. We already have the baler, so we can't have the rear mower and the front mower. And secondly, yeah, it's just going to be a good idea to own the mowers. So eventually we'll be able to purchase the rear mower, which is substantially more expensive than the front mower, so we'll lease it for now. So let's get this taken back. It would be nice to take the trailer back, but obviously we can't do. I don't think there's a hitch, is there? No. So a bit of a drive, but I will see you over there. We're going to cut the grass, we're going to do the silage today. It will take a bit of time to ferment, so sadly we can't sell it today, but yes, the potential money will be here, and that potential money is going to be extremely important. That is, of course, if the game doesn't crash. With the money that we make from the silage, I'm really hoping we can get a decent piece of land. Oh, please don't. Oh, no. Literally just come back from this. Oh, this is the third time. The first time I wasn't recording yet. What is going on? Weird. Anyway, yes, let's just mow this field. Make sure it's on swath. It's currently on wide, so that needs to be changed. Yes, if I keep losing connection, that's going to be an absolute disaster. Chainsaw isn't losing connection, I don't think. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he isn't. Yeah, 3 times. Like in the past, I have lost connection once in a session, but 3 times? That's bizarre. Then again, my internet connection isn't great, and I do experience dropouts. Every time it starts to stutter, I just think, oh, it's gonna crash again, I'm gonna lose connection. Of course, I need to get as much of this grass cut as possible. The more we cut, the more we make. I have to come back for that. Right, so I'll time-lapse this because we need to let this lag calm down. I don't understand it at all. What I have found is my connection, for whatever reason, improves as the episode goes on. So yeah, let's just get this done and I will see you in a minute. Good, no more connection losses. So that is this field pretty much finished, and now we can get the baler. Now the best thing about this is because we're going to be using the X-Tractor, I can create the biggest bales possible. So that is just going to save so much time when it comes to moving the bales, selling the bales, and, well, wrapping the bales, although that really comes under moving them. They need to be moved twice. Moved into the sausage and moved to the sell point. Okay, so yeah, I don't think I need the mower for anything else, so that is another reason why, of course, it was rented. We don't need it that much, but I would like to still buy it outright, if we can do. Just because, yeah, renting it every time is money spent, and if we owned it, it would have a resale value. So we can put our mower in the shed, we can attach to the baler. I think both of the X-Tractors can do 180cm bales, but I will check. Okay, you can't fold it while lowered. Okay. I'm still keeping hold of the Massey Ferguson tractor, It hasn't been used as much as I thought it would be, but yeah, I'm not going to rush to sell it just in case I do find a big job for it. Sometimes we do need 2 tractors. Because workers on this series are allowed, so if there's a light duty job that the worker needs to do, that is the perfect machine for it. Okay, 180 centimeters, that's the biggest. Let's go on to here. I'm almost certain that both of them can do 180. Yes, that one can, and that one can. So we'll be going for this one. We don't need the hybrid because we don't have square bales. So it'll only be £1,500 to wrap them all. That's really good. Not only that, but we're wrapping full-size ones. Maybe with the exception of the first one, because we do already have some straw in there. So yeah, that's already going to be popping out. We'll probably just keep that one. Just keep it as grass. And if we don't need it, I can just take it to the sell point. So this is where it begins. The big bales. I think it's 8,000 litres for grass bales. 180 centimetres, but I'll have to see. Oh, don't lose connection. It was actually really smooth during the time lapse. So typical. Right. Yeah, not quite 8. 7.5. And is that my connection lost? I think so. I can't move. Good grief. Well, a good way of fixing this is to do a time lapse. Yeah. Come on, game. Or my connection, or whatever. Whatever it is that's the problem here. It should be better soon, hopefully. Well, we're almost there. I did lose connection again. Looks like it's going to keep on happening. I'll have to try and investigate why that would be for next week. But once we've got these 3 done, we can then get the trailer across here. I think I'm going to auto-load all of these to the trailer, and then we can unload the trailer next to where we're going to do the silage, bale, sausage. Obviously I also need to get the extractor across here. Unfortunately both are towed, both the trailer and the extractor, so I can't really get both at the same time. But yeah, both do need to be over here. The trailer will have to be here to load them up again once they've fermented. And I'm guessing that will work. Just unwrap the whole lot and then auto load. They should load to the trailer. And we don't have statistics in multiplayer, so I can't see exactly how many we've made, but that's a lot. 7,500 litres each. Oh, hopefully we have enough here to finish. Otherwise that's a serious waste. Please, please, please. Oh, looking very good. I must have a few bits here and there. Look at that. I need 2%. I can see a block over there. But there's not much mist. Oh, please be enough. Yes! That is so good. That could have been 7,500 litres wasted, which is a significant amount of money. Okay, so I'm going to take the baler back. I don't think we need it again. In the next episode we'll be re-drilling the fields. This is my priority. Look at that though, that is so good. If anybody wants to pause the video and count, please do feel free to. But now we have the long drive ahead of us, so yes, first of all the trail, then we'll go back and we'll get the extractor. Put some beacons on. I have a job for the Massey Ferguson. We'll have to put the front loader on that so we can move the bales into the extractor. It makes sense, although it will probably be leased. Don't think we'll be able to afford to buy it, but soon we will be able to. It's crazy. This side of selling, we are leasing everything. The other side we should be doing really well. As I was saying before I lost connection, the first time or second time, yeah, hopefully with all of this we can put the money into a piece of land. It's not a depreciating asset in this game, so it's also not appreciating, but yeah, it's a great thing to buy. Okay, return that, jump back into the New Holland, and we'll get the trailer and take it back. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can bring at the same time, so yep, we'll just get this taken back and we'll move the bales into a nice pile. Okay, right, so we don't want to get the smallest one first, otherwise that's going to mess everything up. We must stick with these big ones. I'm hoping to put the sausage over near the combine there, on that piece of ground which was for the silage pit. And we can have multiple sausages, we don't need to make one long one. So whatever fits really on that area. Really that area should just be ploughed up and turned back into grass, but yeah, at least we can make use of it. So what is the capacity of this trailer? It looks like it's about 25? No, more than 25. It's 28. Not bad. So at least the trailer is counting for us, so we know exactly how many bales we have. Now this chainsaw just over there, first time I've seen him. I've been too busy losing connection. Oh, just kick the bale. Right, there's the small one. We'll avoid that. So it's pretty much a full trailer load. It is a full trailer load. Wow. Very well planned. We have 28, and that one over there. That's amazing. That is absolutely fantastic. In fact, it's unbelievable. How do we get the exact amount the trailer can hold? Okay, so we'll put this here. Yes, unload them there. That's good enough. Because yeah, they're going to be put into the processing machine, the extractor, and it will be able to realign them all for us anyway. So anyway, next thing is to get the Massey Ferguson over to the store. Your time has come. The reason why I'm using this over the other tractor is because it already has the front loader attacher, the bracket here. That would cost money to fit to the tractor. I don't think I've paid for it. So yeah, we might as well just use this. And we're only going to pick up one bale at a time, so we don't even need a rear weight. Nice and simple. Right, that's everything sorted. We've got the extractor, we've got the front loader, and the front loader tool, the bale fork, or the bale spike. Obviously the way I've gone around this is I have purchased the bale spike outright, and I have leased the front loader and the extractor. That's to get around the 2 machine leasing limit. So in theory, this should be really fast, because all the bales are there. Putting them into the extractor is really fast. It does most of the work for us, and obviously that's all the wrapping done, and then we just seal up the end, and then we just leave it to ferment. Nice and simple. So yes, we load them in this end at the back, and it will work its way forwards. So if I put it over here to begin with, I think we'll do 2 loads at least. Drop it off there. Oh no, not the front loader. Good grief. Yes, drop that off there. Then this can fold up. Put the drawbar in. I think that's all switched on. Yep, that should be fine. The combine can probably go back over there now. There is space. But yeah, the priority next time will be to get the other 2 fields drilled again, because we need to have crops in the ground. In the meantime, these can be fermenting, bringing in lots of money for us. Okay, you go there. Right, back into the Massey Ferguson. Let's make sure this is all operating correctly. It should be. I could try and pick up 2, but it's really pointless, I think, because it'll only take 1 at a time anyway. Or I could pick up none. There we go. Yeah, 1 is plenty heavy enough for this tractor. And all that's required. Once we get it started, it should become easier. Because the bales will sort of anchor it all down. Wow, they are heavy. Number 2. Come on, number 2. I'm hoping it will just all sort of knit together. These bales didn't fall over. Well, it did, but they're on the correct side now. Come on, I only want 1 of you. Just 1. This one here. Right, so yeah, that seems to be working well. I will now do the rest of them. But you see, the Massey Ferguson tractor has come in handy. We could have done the job without it, but this tractor just makes sense. Makes sense to use this. Anyway, you go over here. I've pushed it around a bit. And yeah, we'll see how far out we can come. We might be able to get them all in one. Hopefully we can. We will see. We're almost there. So just this one and that one over there, and then we're done. And I think it's been impressive. I look forward to selling all the silage. Oh yeah, and it's all fit into this gap. So we didn't have to do 2 rows. Let's just hope the whole thing doesn't suddenly start rolling away. That would be bad. Where would it end up? Somewhere down there. Right, okay, so the final bale, I will have to return the front loader and the extractor and all that sort of stuff. But we do need to seal the end. Whoops. So, yeah, let's go on to here. We need to press unload bales, R, pushes them all out, and he wraps the end. Good. So yeah, I do like the extractors. I think they're fantastic machines. It saves us a lot of time. Amazing. Right, so leased items, return, and return. So that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. And until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.